Hello everybody, it's me, Mr. Mew here, and now I'm going to start a new series on relationship-based videos. And this is something that I've wanted to do for a while, and, I thought, what better way to do it than to start with something that I know very well from experience. I'm going to be talking about signs that a shy guy likes you. Now, keep in mind, not all of these apply, because there are some people that fall in between shy guys and regular. They're like more confident kind of people. But there are some guys that have all of these characteristics, and there are some that don't. And, as a shy guy, we typically go so far to make sure that the person we like doesn't find out. And, which I don't fully understand why we do that, but it's just something we do. And, because there's one part of us that doesn't want them to know because we're afraid of being rejected or something like that. Or, we're pretty sure that they don't like us. But there's another part that does want that person to know. And they're going to be thinking a lot about that person. But none of us can read minds, so yeah. The first thing is staring. So, one thing that's going to be going on is, say say I'm staring at the person that I like right here. And then they notice that I'm staring. Like, the moment that they notice, boom. Like that. Like, we jerk our eyes away. Because we don't want to be seen as creepy. Yeah. Another thing is we won't really be, at first, we may avoid talking to that person in a bit, at first, because we're afraid of that we might mess up. But as we get to know that person a bit more, we're a bit open, and yeah. And another thing, and connecting to that is, we won't be really giving eye contact that much, which can be quite obvious. And we will, obvious as well. Because think of how awkward it is when you're talking to someone and they're, not giving you any eye contact at all. Like, they're looking at anywhere other than your eyes. That is a bit awkward. But that does end at some point. Or some people, that rule does not apply to. Another thing is we will be kind of nervous when we are talking to that person. So, and this can be obvious, but it's not a guarantee. It doesn't guarantee anything, but it can be a huge sign. Say we're kind of fidgeting our hands or something like that a bit while we're talking to you. But don't take that as a guarantee, because there might be some people that are kind of fidgety all the time, which in my case is I'm not fidgety all the time, but I just do that when I'm nervous. Yeah. So the next thing is they might be a bit lost for words. Like, because they're afraid that they might kind of mess up and and which we don't want. So they might freeze in the use and or something like that. However, this stuff about talking, all these signs with talking in person, this kind of goes into the next sign as well. Which is, if, say, you're talking to them on Facebook or texting, then it's a huge change because they're a lot more enthusiastic and like more into the conversation, which may throw you off a bit, or it may not. Depends on the situation. And yeah, which is, so it's not a problem to get to know someone on the line for a bit, but eventually you're going to have to be able to talk face to face, because internet relationships are just awkward. It's really crazy. Sorry. Sorry about that. I don't know if you could hear that, but my brother is being obnoxious. And anyways, so next thing is physical contact may make him a bit nervous. So, he may, for example, I don't know how to explain this. It's kind of self-explanatory. But yeah. And next thing is he may randomly appear at places where you're going, which this is one thing that has not applied to me, but or at least usually not. Did it? I don't remember. I don't think it did. Because the thing is that you need to be kind of careful because they may just be involved in the same activities. So that's one thing that you need to be careful of. So, yeah. And the next thing is he might do some occasional friend zone kind of favors, which is a bit problematic, but it may seem problematic at first because it's kind of sequence, because it seems kind of, because it usually throws however, it's not exactly a bad thing, because usually friend zone it kind of ruins the chance of of dating the person you like, or being in a relationship, but if it's just like, but that's mostly like if they're just best friends. But if you're just doing like friend kind of things, then what's the problem? And then next thing is he will start to become a bit tight with your best friend, because he wants to find out if you like them, which I have not really done this before, but I do know that there is a problem with this particular sign, because if he starts talking with your best friend a bit more, then he might be a bit more confident around her than he is around you, and then your best friend could start liking him, and it could go wrong in multiple ways. Like, it may not, but it's still risky. And one thing that also will happen is he will get super embarrassed if you find out that he likes you, which isn't really a sign that he likes you, but give or take, or whatever the phrase, well, you know what I mean. Which, so, because he thinks that that you would never like him back, and which is problematic at first, but you can easily but if you start talking to him a bit more, it will be a lot less awkward. Or if you were to tell him that you like him. If you do. If not, then just move on. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, you can hit like. And if you haven't already, which I'm pretty sure most of you watching haven't, highly consider subscribing. I have a vlog, and I might be doing some gaming videos later. And yeah, and tell me about what you think in the comments below. And or talk to me on DeviantArt, or yeah, or message me on YouTube. I won't be able to respond to the comments below because I don't have Google Plus, and I won't get it because I don't support Google Plus. And yeah. But that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later in the next video. Also, tell me which relationship-based video you want me to do next. Bye.